Hello, your local schizophrenic here. Exodus chapter 27. Let's get into it. And thou shalt make an altar of shittim wood, 5 cubits long and 5 cubits broad. The altar shall be 4 square, and the height thereof shall be 3 cubits. And thou shalt make the horns of it upon the 4 corners thereof. His horns shall be of the same, and thou shalt overlay it with brass. And thou shalt make his pans to receive his ashes, and his shovels, and his basins, and his flesh hooks, and his fire pans. All of the vessels thereof thou shalt make of brass. And thou shalt make for it a grate of network of brass, and upon the sheet, the net, shalt thou make for brazen rings in the 4 corners thereof. And thou shalt put it under the compass of the altar, beneath that the net may be even to the midst of the altar. And thou shalt make staves for the altar, staves of smitten wood, and overlay them with brass. And the staves shall be put into the rings, and the staves shall be upon the 2 sides of the altar to bear it. Hollow with boards shall thou make it, as it was showed thee in the mount, so shall they make it. And thou shalt make it court of the tabernacle for the south side southward. There shall be hangings for the courts of fine twined linen of the 100 cubits long of one side, and the 20 pillars thereof, and their 20 speckles shall be of brass. The hooks of the pillars and their fillets shall be of silver. And likewise for the north side in length there shall be hanging of the 100 cubits long. And his 20 pillars and their 20 sockets of brass, the hooks of the pillars and their fillets of silver. And for the breadth of the court of the west side shall be hanging of 50 cubits, their pillars 10, and their sockets 10. And the breadth of the court on the east side eastward shall be 50 cubits. And the hanging of one side of the gate shall be 15 cubits, their pillars 3, and their sockets 3. And on the other side shall be hangings 15 cubits, their pillars 3. Okay, let's go back up. And of the breadth of the court on the west side shall be hanging of 50 cubits, their pillars 10, and their sockets 10. And the breadth of the court on the east side, eastward, shall be 50 cubits. The hanging of one of the gate shall be 15 cubits, their pillar 3, and their sockets 3. And on the other side shall be hangings 15 cubits, their pillars 3, and their sockets 3. And for the gate of the court shall be an hanging of 20 cubits of blue and purple and scarlet and fine twinned linen, wrought with needlework. And their pillars shall be 4, and their sockets 4, and the pillars round about the court shall be filtered with silver. Their hooks shall be of silver, and their sockets of brass. The length of the cubits shall be 100 cubits, and the breadth 50 everywhere, and the height 5 cubits of fine twined linen, and their sockets of brass. All the vessels of the tabernacle, and all the service thereof, and all the pins thereof, and all the pins of the court shall be of brass. And thou shalt command the children of Israel that they bring 3 pure olive oil beaten for the light, and cause the lamp to burn always in the tabernacle of the congregation without the veil, with which is before the testimonies. Aaron and his sons shall order it from evening and morning before the Lord. It shall be a statute of every unto their generation on the behalf of the children of Israel. Now, linen is fascinating. We just learned about that. So, linen is it's a plant. It comes from a plant. Flax seeds, I believe, is the seed of the plant, and they've actually got scientific evidence that it measures at 5,000 hertz, I think, which if you create bed sheets out of it and clothing and stuff, it actually helps heal the body. Linen does. It's fascinating stuff. But even in the Bible, it describes that you shouldn't mix linen and wool. Well, wool is 5,000 hertz on the opposite side of linen. It counteracts each other. But linen is like, honestly, every bed sheet should be made out of linen. If you lay somebody that can't get out of bed and they've got bed sores, if you put 100% linen down on the bed, they will, the sores will stop growing and they'll actually heal up. Linen has that ability to help heal the body, give the body what it needs to heal, and it works. I mean, it's amazing stuff. And that's the kind of stuff they should teach people. And they obviously used to know it, so why don't we know it now? Just saying. Anyway, remember that ethnos is king, and have a good day.